Well, good afternoon. This is Kent Blaylock with SDG Replays coming to you this afternoon with a game from Pro Strategy Football from the 1995 season, the inaugural season of the Carolina Panthers. I played the first half of this game several days ago, and we are now in the second half. This is Tampa Bay at the Panthers, who are playing in Memorial Stadium in Clemson. The first half was a very challenging first half offensively, as no one made their way into the end zone. There was a total of 4 field goals kicked, 3 by Carolina and 1 by Tampa. And John Casey was the star of the first half, hitting 2 of those field goals from 50 plus. So that is where we're at, and we're going to pick up here now in the second half with Carolina leading 9-3. Carolina comes out first and 10 on their own 23 to start out the second half. You got trips to the right with Beebe, Carrier, and Guilford split out to the top of your screen. Green to the bottom. Workman is your lone tailback. Collins under center. Here's the snap. Pitches to Workman, who gets the corner on the pitch right for 4 yards. He's forced out of bounds. That'll make it 2nd and 6. This time, Moore is back in at tailback with Guilford in the slot to the right. Green and Carrier are your wideouts. Here's the snap. Collins on a short drop, and it's intercepted. Demery takes it back for a touchdown. "24-yard interception return. Well, I should have got that interception on the replay, but I acted too slow. But now, in one quick play, the out by Collins, intercepted by Demery. He takes it 24 yards back into the pick 6, and now with Husted with the extra point. And we have a 10-9 Tampa Bay lead. And how the tables turned so quickly in the first play of the second, in the first drive of the second half. Carolina, Collins throws the pick 6, and now the complexion of our game has changed as Baldwin brings it out 25 yards to the 23 of the Panthers. Panthers come out in the shotgun. Green and Guilford to the top of your screen. Carrier to the bottom. Here's the snap to Collins. See if he can right the ship after throwing that pick 6. He hits Green over the middle. Green is behind the defense, and he has hit them big. He is going to go. Green, touchdown. And the offensive drought is over as Green goes 77 yards for the touchdown. And they try to go for 2, and it is incomplete. Carolina now leads 15-10. What a series of plays. We had a pick 6 for a touchdown, and then on the very next play, Collins goes the distance to Green, 77 yards for the touchdown. And now it's a 15-10 Carolina lead over Tampa, and the offenses are both coming out here. Well, actually, not for Tampa, but Carolina just blew it open with that. And now Ellison returns it out to the 35, 25-yard return by Ellison. Tampa comes out after a crazy series of plays with Dilfer under center, Rhett and Ellison in the backfield behind him. Harper and Hawkins are your wideouts. Here's the snap. Pitch to Rhett. Again, Dilfer under center. Here's the snap. Pitch again to Rhett, who tries to get the corner. He does pick up one where he's tackled by Fox. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. With 3rd and 4, you have Hawkins split out wide to the right, to the bottom of your screen. Harper to the left. Copeland in your slot. Edmondson in the backfield. Here's the snap. Hand off to Edmondson, and he gets the yards he needed, but there is a penalty on the play, and it's a legal block. That'll bring it back, and now it's going to be 3rd and 14. Big penalty. Hurt Tampa on that play. Hawkins split out to the bottom of your screen on the right. Copeland in the slot. Harper out to the top. Here's the snap. Dilfer back to pass. And it's caught by Hawkins, but he'll come up. No, he has it 1st and 10. Looked like he was a yard short, but he had the necessary yardage. As Tampa comes up under center, Rhett and Ellison in the backfield. Hawkins and Harper are your wideouts. Here's the snap. Pitch to Ellison. He gets a good gain on 1st down, 6-yard gain. Tackled by Terrell, making it 2nd and 4 as they come out in that split set in the backfield once again. Harper and Hawkins are your wideouts. Again, the handoff to Ellison, but he will not get there. It'll be 3rd and 1 as he's forced out of bounds on the Carolina 46. Carolina defense lining up like they're expecting the short dive. Rhett and Ellison in the eye behind Dilfer. Here's the snap. And he hits Harper on the short out. Caught the Panthers in the wrong defense. They were running short yardage run, and they hit him on the out. Good play calling by Tampa as Ellison and Rhett again in the split backfield. And they're looking to run the ball on the Panthers here in this early in this drive. 10-yard gain by Rhett where he's tackled by Bailey. That'll bring up 1st and 10 as Tampa is driving here, as both offenses are clicking here in the second half. Here's the snap. Again, handoff to Rhett. Picks up 3. Tackled by Williams. 2nd and 7 on the Carolina 28. Again, it looks like they're going to be running the ball here. They've had some success, but not this time, as Ellison is tackled immediately by Connor for a 1-yard loss, and that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Will this drive stall? As Hawkins is split wide to the left, Harper to the right, Copeland in the slot. Rhett your tailback. Dilfer 7-step drop. He hits Harper on the medium pass. He's tackled by Poole. 1st down after the 15-yard gain. They're down to the Carolina 14 with Harper and Harris split out wide. Rhett and Ellison in the backfield. Dilfer under center. They want to keep this momentum going as Dilfer hits Rhett on the screen, but he gets nowhere as he's tackled by Bailey. 2nd and 10. Again, in the same split set in the backfield, Rhett and Ellison. Harper and Hawkins your wideouts. Pitch to Rhett. He gets a good gain down to the Carolina 7, bringing up 3rd and 3 so they can get the 1st down without having to score. Here's the snap. Dilfer rolls out over the middle, incomplete. They were gaining chunks on the ground, and they get 3rd and 3, and they go for the pass. So Carolina stiffens and holds. Husted in for the field goal. Kicks away, and it's up and good. And we have a 15-13 game here with 5:49 to go in the 3rd quarter. Husted to kick off. Baldwin with the return. Is up the sideline. Good return by Baldwin up to the 33 of the Panthers on the 27-yard return. Carolina comes out with trips to the top of the screen. Beebe, Carrier, and Guilford. Green to the bottom. Moore your tailback. Collins back to pass. But he hands off to Moore. Counter left. 3-yard gain where he's tackled by Dotson. 2nd and 7. This time we'll have Collins in the shotgun with Green and Guilford split down to the bottom of the screen. Carrier up top. Moore in the backfield. Collins with time lets her go, and he hits Green once again for 16 yards, 1st and 10 to the Tampa 48. This time Carolina comes out in the split set in the backfield. Griffith and Workman with Carrier and Green, your wideouts. Pete Metzlar's lined up at tight end on the right. Collins, short drop, hits Carrier on the out for 5 yards where he's tackled by Brooks. 2nd and 5. This time, Carolina comes out with 4 wide. Moore, the lone back in the backfield. Here's the snap. And he hands to Moore off tackle left, but he's tackled immediately by Dotson. No gain. Then I'll bring up 3rd and 5. Again, Collins in the shotgun. Guilford and Green split out to the left at the bottom of your screen. Carrier to the right up top. Moore in the backfield. Collins. No pressure. He gets the ball off, and it's caught by Guilford. 15 yards to the Tampa Bay 28 as he hits Guilford, who was playing in the slot. This time, trips to the top of your screen. Moore in the backfield. Collins. Rushed immediately. Too much pressure as he cannot get it to Moore, who's defended by Brooks well. Too much heat in the face of Collins on that play. Moore is in your backfield. 4 out wide. Collins hits Green over the middle, and Green again is in for the touchdown. Let's watch that one. I finally got it. So he hits. Let's back that up. He hits Green on the slant, and he busts through a bunch of missed tackles, and he's in for 6. Touchdown, Carolina. And they're going to go for 2. Collins hands off to Griffith, but he's stopped at the 1 by Nickerson. So it's 21-13, Carolina. Casey to kick off. Kicks away down to the 7. Ellison with return, but good coverage by Carolina as he's out to the 20. Tampa comes out, trips right down to the bottom of your screen with Copeland, Harper, and Dalsey. Hawkins up top, Rhett in the backfield. Dilfer back to pass. He swings it to Dalsey, but incomplete as he's defended well by Poole. This time, Tampa comes out in the shotgun. Dilfer and Edmondson with Copeland, Hawkins, and Harper and Dalsey, your wideouts. Here's a snap to Dilfer. It's a draw to Edmonds. He does get the corner as he busts it. He breaks it out wide, but there is a holding call that would make it 2nd and 20. The penalties are shooting Tampa Bay in the foot here in the second half as they come out in the split set in the backfield. Dilfer under center. Here's the snap. And it's a draw to Edmonds. Edmonds gets a good gain as he gets 9 of those 10 back. Now it's 3rd and 11. And Tampa will come out with 4 wide. Rhett in the backfield. Dilfer under center as he spies the defense, takes the snap. It's a handoff to Rhett, who gets a good gain, but it will not be enough. The 6 yards will make it 4th and 5. And on to punt is Roby. Kicks away as we're nearing the end of this 3rd quarter. Guilford with the return. Nice return of 8 to the 42 of Carolina. And with 24 seconds to go in the 3rd, Carolina with the ball with trips to the bottom of the screen. Workman in the backfield. Collins takes the snap. Short drop. Hits the quick out, but Carrier is defended well by Mayhew, and it makes it 2nd and 10. As Collins comes out in the shotgun with Moore in the backfield. Green, Guilford, Carrier, and Beebe, your wideouts. Collins with plenty of time, no rush, as he hits Carrier down the sideline, all the way down 30 yards to the Tampa Bay 28, where he's tackled by Lynch. So that will be the end of the third, and we go to the fourth with Carolina leading 21-13 and driving here early in the fourth quarter. Carolina comes out in the split backfield. Green and Carrier out wide. Here's the snap. Collins, hand off to Griffith. Off tackle right for 1 yard, where he's tackled by Martz. They come out in the same set. Collins under center. And it's a sweep to Moore to the right. 3-yard gain, and that'll be 3rd and 6 here. 13:47 to go in the fourth quarter, as Collins is still under center with Moore lined up 3 yards behind him. Guilford in the slot. Carrier and Green, your wideouts. Takes a deep drop, and he hits Carrier over the middle. 8 yards gain to the 16. 1st and 10, where he's tackled by Mayhew. So with 1st and 10 on the Tampa 16, Carolina comes out with 4 wide and Moore in the backfield. Collins tries to hit Moore on the screen, but it is incomplete. Defended well by Hardy Nickerson. Again, they come out 4 wide. Workman this time in the backfield. They pitch it to Workman, but he gets nowhere. 1 yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 9, where he's tackled by Ahanotu. Again, Guilford in the slot to the left. Moore in the backfield. Green and Carrier, your wideouts. 3rd and 9 on the Tampa 15. And it's a sweep to Moore, who gets down to the 3 of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's 1st down. What a play and what a call. And they hand it to Moore up the middle. No gain as Hardy Nickerson makes the tackle. So 2nd and goal, Carolina in the split set. Metzlar's your tight end to the right. Green and Carrier are your wideouts. Here's Collins with a deep drop. Hits it over the middle, but there is a flag on the play. He's defended by Brooks. But that's going to be defensive pass interference. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 1 for the Panthers, as they're looking to punch it in here with Moore and Griffith in the eye behind Collins. Hand off to Griffith, off tackle. Touchdown, Carolina on the counter play. So Carolina now up 27-13 as Casey comes in for the extra point. And it is up and it is good. And the Panthers take a 2-touchdown lead here early in the fourth quarter, as Casey comes in to kick the field goal. Kicks away as Edmonds brings it out 1 yard deep in the end zone. He breaks out to the 29-yard return, but there is a penalty on the play, and it'll be a personal foul on Carolina, and that's a big one because that'll move it up to the Tampa 44. Mental error on the special teams by Carolina as Tampa comes out with Copeland in the slot to the left and Rhett in the backfield. Here's the snap. It's a pitch to Rhett, who gets a good gain on 1st down on the sweep left. 14-yard gain down to the Carolina 42, where he's tackled by Tyrone Poole. This time Copeland in the slot to the right as Rhett looks to break it out again. Another good gain by Rhett, another 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 to the Carolina 39. As Tampa this time, will they continue to run the ball? It seems like they're having success with Ellison and Rhett in the backfield. Hand off to Rhett up the middle, but this time he is tackled by Price for only a 1-yard gain, and that'll bring up 3rd and 6. So this time Tampa's in the shotgun with Copeland and Hawkins split out to the bottom of your screen. Harper to the top. Dilfer takes the snap. And he tries to hit it over middle to Harper, but it's incomplete. He's defended well by Sam Mills, and that'll bring up 4th and 6. And they'll come out for a difficult 55-yard field goal by Husted. Maybe 56, and it's up, and it's well short, as he does not make that kick. Kick is short. No good, and that'll give Carolina the ball in good field position on their 45. Carolina comes out in the split set with Moore and Griffith in the backfield. Metzlar's your tight end lined up on the right. Collins, deep drop, tries to hit Green, but it's incomplete where he's defended well by Everett. 2nd and 10. This time Carolina in the shotgun, 4 wide, Moore in the backfield. Heavy pressure. They swing it out to Moore in the screen, but defended well by Demry for a 2-yard gain. Again, in the shotgun with Workman lined up to his left. Green and Guilford are wide outs to the top of the screen, Carrier to the bottom. This time it's a sweep to Workman, but he will get nowhere, only a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th and 5, and in comes Barnhart to punt. Seems like the Panthers were playing it safe in that drive with a 2-touchdown lead. You can't blame them. And Barnhart pins them deep with a 45-yard punt, and Tampa Bay will have to start this drive out on their own 5 with Ellison and Edmonds lined up in their own end zone as Dilfer's under center. Hand off to Ellison, who makes a good gain on first down of 13 to the Tampa Bay 18, where he's tackled by Terrell. And Tampa seems to be having pretty good success running the ball, but it seems like every time when they get inside Panthers territory, they go away from that. Rhett and Ellison again in the backfield. And there's a flag on the play. Looked like motion. And it was illegal procedure. That'll make it 1st and 15. This time, Tampa comes out with trips to the top of your screen, and Hawkins split out to the bottom. Rhett in the backfield. Dilfer, short drop, incomplete as he tries to hit Harper. Defended well by Brett Maxey. 2nd and 15. Again, looks like a passing down, but we'll see what Tampa does with Rhett and Ellison lined up in the backfield. The screen to Rhett. A good gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 9, where he's tackled by Sam Mills. Again in the split set, but 3rd and 9, passing situation. As Dilfer takes the drop over the middle, incomplete as he tries to hit Harris. Again, Sam Mills with good defensive coverage from the middle linebacker spot as Roby will come in and Tampa is forced to punt. Kicks away. Carrier is tackled immediately. Good punt, 45-yard punt. Only a 1-yard return as Carolina starts on their 37 with Griffith and Moore in the eye behind Collins. Here's the snap. It's a quick out to Rasby for 3 yards. 2nd and 7. This time Carolina coming out with trips to the top of the screen with Moore, your lone back in the backfield. Collins, short drop again, will hit Guilford for a 7-yard gain, 1st and 10. And Carolina, instead of eating up clock or throwing the ball, Collins under center, split backfield. It's a handoff to Moore, off tackle to the left for a 4-yard gain, making it 2nd and 6, where he's tackled by Martz. Again, Carolina hoping to chew up some clock here. They have Moore and Griffith in the backfield behind Collins. Carrier and Green, your wideouts. It's a pitch to Moore, but he's tackled immediately in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. 3rd and 9, where he's tackled by Everett. Again, they come in that offset backfield with Griffith lined up to the right, Moore in the tailback position. They hand it off to Moore up the middle. Good gain of 6, but that will bring up 4th and 3, and it will force a Carolina punt as Barnhart comes in once again with 2.5 minutes left in this game, with Carolina up 28-13. They're coming after the punt, but Barnhart gets it off. Can he pin them deep once again? And no, it carries into the end zone, and it will be a 51-yard punt. Touchback. Tampa starts on their 20. With Hawkins and Copeland split out to the bottom of your screen. Harper to the top. Dilfer in the shotgun. As he completes it to Harper, who gets out of bounds quickly for a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. And Carolina just wants to keep them in front of them. Excuse me. Hello?
She's had her shot for your sake.
Okay.
So I don't have a lunch date.
Okay, well, I'll be up there shortly.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Lunch date with wife. So let's play this game out quickly. Dilfer under center. Snap. Draw to Rhett. He gets the first down, but that's exactly what the Panthers want. Eat up that clock, keep them in front of you. Tampa's hurrying to the line. Dilfer into shotgun, but that will be our 2-minute warning. It's Dilfer again in the shotgun. Harper to the top of your screen. Hawkins and Copeland to the bottom. He's rushed, but it's a screen out to Edmonds, who gets a good gain. He's down the sideline for 19 yards to the Carolina 47, where he's tackled by Tim McKyer. Again, in the shotgun, Dilfer. It's a quick hit to Hawkins, who somehow gets behind the Carolina defense for 14, down to the Carolina 33. A minute and a half to go in the game, and time is just getting away from Tampa, but they still have 3 timeouts. Dilfer, quick drop, hits Harris over the middle. 1st and 10 to the 23. 1:08 to go. This time, 4 out wide. Dilfer under center. Rhett in the backfield. Short drop. He hits Dawsey on the out. Tackled by Connors. 2nd and 3. First timeout by Tampa. 1:03 left to go in the game. 2nd and 3. Dilfer in the shotgun. He's got plenty of time. Over the middle. Touchdown, Harris. And boy, they just chewed up the ground and scored pretty quickly there, but there's only 56 seconds to go. And they're going to go for 2. Dilfer under center. Rhett and Ellison in the backfield. Harper and Hawkins, your wideouts. Dilfer hits Hawkins, and they do convert. This is a 7-point game, and we all know what's coming, expecting the onside kick. And here it comes. And it's recovered by Carolina. Has it at the 45. And that's probably due our game, as Carolina comes with the eye set behind them, Griffith and Workman. Collins takes the snap. They're in victory formation, as Tampa only has 1 timeout. Collins again with the snap. That will take it down to 46 clicks. And no timeouts left for Tampa. Collins hands it off to Griffith. So it's 4th and 13. With only 10 seconds to go, Barnhart into punt. And just make sure they don't break this for a touchdown. As Edmonds has it. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Run him down. There we go. A great return of 38 yards, but that will be our game And Carolina wins this one 28-21, and I thought we were going to see a touchdown there return. So let's take a look at their stats. On the game, Carolina did not do a very good job of rushing the ball, but they did passing. There was the one pick six, but Collins was at 53%, threw for 351 yards. So Carolina will go on the season now to 3-1, while Tampa falls to 2-3. So let's go ahead and sim the rest of the week. And let's look at this 1995 standings. You got Dallas on top of the East at 4-1. Minnesota on the Central at 3-1. San Francisco at 4-1, but Carolina just a game back because they had their bye week. They're at 3-1. So exciting things going on for the Panthers so far in this season. Indianapolis on top in the East, in the AFC at 4-0. Houston in the Central at 4-1, and Oakland in the West at 4-1. And that's going to be our game. I hope you enjoyed it. I got to go meet the wife.